Chaim, G'Yontef. We're very, very fortunate that we have clear instructions for the Rebbe for every situation, for every challenge, for every circumstance, everything that we're in. We have very, very clear instructions from the Rebbe. And tonight, being 92 years since the Rebbe's Chasana, we have clear instructions from the Rebbe what's supposed to be 92 years after the Chasana. In Tovshim Emtes, unfortunately, but I remember the Sikha that night that the Rebbe spoke, was done by me in the year of Avegas of my father. And the Rebbe then spoke, was Yud Daled, that the Chasana is Niskadim V'Nasin, and especially by Anosi Hador, that Anosi Hu Akeil, by every single human being, by every single individual, a Chasana is a Inyan Kloli, and certainly by Anosi B'Yisrael, a Chasana is Inyan Kloli, and this Inyan Kloli comes to every single person in the door. What's the Chasana? What's Nisuyin? So in Nisuyin we have two things. We have the Eidesin and we have the Kedushin. We have the Eidesin in the first bracha, which is Mikadosh Am Yisrael the Chuppah v'Kedushin, and we have the Nisuyin, Bichas Nisuyin, which is Mehedi Yisham Bari Yehuda V'Chutz Yisrael Shalayim. There's the Eidesin from Yidden to the Eibishter, which took place by Yetzias Mitzrayim. There's the Nisuyin from the Yidden to the Eibishter, which is going to be when Mashiach is going to come. And this is what Nisuyin is. And the Rebbe brings out that this is the responsibility from a Maisa Hu Ha'ikeh when it comes to the night of the Chasana, which is, what is the Chasana? Of two entities coming, V'hoyu Lebasar Echad. And it's the same thing, that this is the time that we have to connect to the Eibishter, like was said before, in an Eifel of Basar Echad. And the Rebbe goes on, the Rebbe says a very powerful thing, which especially negeya to the people over here, that this is all over the world. But especially when it comes to the Daled Amis of where the Rebbe is, that has a very, very special and more powerful and a bigger connection, a deeper connection. And certainly for us here tonight, that we find ourselves in the Daled Amis of the Rebbe. What's the specialty of the Daled Amis of the Rebbe? A few things. Number one, Stamazei. I don't remember where I saw it. I saw it many, many years ago, but I saw it once. The Rebbe, I saw in the Sikha, I don't remember. I tried to find the Sikha again. I didn't find it, but that's what my memory tells me. And I go by my memory. That just like Dr. Rebbe writes in Tanya, that somebody davens every single day, and he davens Rav Dafka with Kavanah. But then it comes once a year, even once a year, that he davens one tefillah with Kavanah, that takes care of all the tefillahs. And I recall from that Sikha that the Rebbe says, just like it's in Zman, it's the same thing, b'nefesh u'b'mokim, that you're davening in a place where there's one person that davens with the right kavanas, it automatically takes so long, all the kavanas from those people. And we remember being a yeshiva and being a bacher, the yakras that we had, the running after to daven with the Rebbe, to be with the Rebbe, at least by one davening, perhaps that's the reason or whatever it is. One point. Another point of being at the Daled Amis is that we have a special keir, the power of the Rebbe. When we come to the Rebbe, when we come here, first of all, we try, of course, being in presence of the Rebbe. Every one of us, no matter who, wants to be a little bit different. And the reason why we want to be a little bit different is because we can be different. Why can we be different? Because when the Rebbe looks at us, the Rebbe doesn't look at us as how we are. The Rebbe looks at us as how we can be. To the Rebbe, our reality is not what we are. To the Rebbe, our reality is what we can be, our potential. And this is what we come here. And the Rebbe says that in Yud Daled Kislev, those people that have the schus to be in his Daradamis, the Daradamis of the Rebbe, so it has a special significance and a very, very special power. When I was a Bacher, I was quite active, and I'm thinking to myself, Atkan is from the Rebbe, of course. I was quite active, and if I would be organizing a Farbrengen, I organized a lot of Farbrengens, I believe so, I think so. I'm very humble, that's one of my strengths. But I would probably put up a sign over here that Yud Daled Kislev, I would probably put up a different slogan. I would probably put up the slogan that we spoke about when we were Bachlim, das ist der Tag, was hat mir verbunden mit euch. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Okay. Oh, you see, I didn't see it, okay. But anyway, I would probably put in only the slogan. I don't know. But anyway, this is a very, very important slogan. What's the slogan? What's the pshat? And how do we become Yedidim Amnei Mishpach of the Rebbe? And I'll share with you a very, very powerful story. We have a Rabbi Gerari that I heard from Rabbi Gerari's sister, actually. This year, Shmini Atzeres at night. Well, behagdim, two stories I'm going to tell you. One story of being in the Daradamis of the Rebbe, what the specialty of being in the Daradamis of the Rebbe, and what are the things that I believe that Bochdim that find themselves in the Daradamis of the Rebbe should aspire to. Besides, of course, learning and davening and everything else, but that's all over. That's not only the Daradamis of the Rebbe. What's the specialty of the Daradamis of the Rebbe? So I'll tell you two stories, actually not with men, but with women. I walked into Rebbe Garelik, and he shined the Rebbe. And I asked her, tell me, what do you remember from your days by the Rebbe? What do you remember? And she told me the first time I came to the Rebbe was on Shmini Atzeres, on Yishayin Rebbe, on Shmini Atzeres. And I was standing in the Weibishul. I don't know if you people know, but Nussi remembers. The Weibishul used to be in Cheder Sheni. Yeah, there's a Zal upstairs, and upstairs there's a bookshelf over there now, but the Sfarim, even today for the Brach, I don't know if they take it out. In my days, they used to take it out for the Brach. I don't know if today they still take it out. Or they don't take it out, the Sfarim, and you can see the window that's there. The Rabbi used to stand by Mincha. The Rabbi used to stand on the other side of the wall. That's what the Rabbi stood by Mincha. I want to just tell you a Maimer Amuzger, very, very interesting. Stam a Maimer Amuzger. Okay? The Rabbi used to stand by Mincha of Shabbos and Shabbos by the wall. Ma'alev and Mincha every day, the Rebbe didn't daven over there. The Rebbe davened by the door next to Maskiras. Why? Anybody know here why? I once asked Meir Halik, he told me a very simple thing. I don't know where he took it from, but that's what he told me. He said, Pasha, the Rebbe didn't want to waste the time of the Bachrim that it takes for him to walk from that side. So Shabbos Mincha, and there's no Seder, so it's not a problem. But during the week, it's during Seder, so the Rebbe doesn't want to disturb the Seder, so that's why he stood as close as it was to his door. This is not my Maimer Amuzger. You can take it for whatever it's worth, but that's what I heard from him. But anyway, that's Mamash Maimer Amuzger. Anyway, Rebbe Garelik is telling me that he was standing downstairs, and the reason why I'm telling you the details of the story also, because Rabbi Gerari will appreciate it, and I remember the Rebbe coming to 770, the Rebbe's mother. The Rebbe turned around every few seconds. The Rebbe turned around, okay, and looked up, and she saw this. And as soon as the Rebbe's mother came in, the Rebbe's mother used to come to davening. As soon as the Rebbe's mother came into our office, so then the Rebbe stopped turning around. The Rebbe didn't look anymore. But then she told me that she saw that in the middle of our office, the Rebbe went, and the Rebbe was dancing with two Bachrim, and the Rebbe put his hand on each one of the Bachrim on the side. I don't know which year it was. It was Yud Gimel, Yud Daled. I think she told me. I don't remember. And she says, very interesting, she says what focused in her mind, what she remembered was how the Bachrim looked to make sure to find the exact place where the Rebbe put his hand. So they should never forget it. They should always realize that exact spot where the Rebbe put his hand. This is 60 years later or 70 years later, the person to remember, this is what she remembers of Simchas Torah. We're talking about being in the Daladamis of the Rebbe. And then, from there, I passed by and I stopped over my neighbor, my Rebbe in Sternberg, that night. And she tells me the following, oh, it's a very, very powerful story. She finished high school, I guess in January, and she went to Israel for a few months to seminary. And right before that, she went into Yechidus. And when she went into Yechidus, the Rebbe asked her if she's going straight to Israel. She said that her brother, I think it was Ichemei, I don't think it was you, told him that when the Rebbe asks something, it's not some a question. So she says to the Rebbe, if the Rebbe wants, I'm thinking to go, not to go straight, to go via London, to stop via London, but if the Rebbe wants someplace else, so I can ready to stop someplace else. So the Rebbe said that he wanted that she should stop in Paris. But she told me a fascinating thing. Before, the Rebbe was talking to her, and was talking to her ihr. Ihr fährt, wem fährt hier, wie fährt hier. The minute that the Rebbe asked her, bis great to ton meine Ashlichas, and she said yes, the Rebbe talked to her as du. That was the turnover. The second before was an ihr, the afterwards was du. And this is the most important point. This is the point. This is the point of the mishpacha, yedidim, gute Freund. It's not slogans. It's not some slogans. And the Rebbe is a person that demands, and you have to work for such things. It's not that's not my job, my basis. But this is just the point that I wanted to point out to you. L'chaim, l'chaim. Der Rebbe soll helfen, seine Kusche zum Rebbe, mit der Thomas mit Daf.